What up, tubers, and welcome back to another Arena Direct Sealed here on Arena. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget to check out cardkingdom.com/Numot for all your Magic card needs. So this is the Final Fantasy Play Booster Arena Direct, which means not the collector ones. You're going to get 2 regular play boosters if you get to the maximum 7 wins here. Let me turn off the webcam so you can fully see the results. So 7 wins gets you 2 play boosters. 6 wins will get you 1. 5 wins will get you more than your entry fee back. 4 wins get you basically your entry fee back, including the packs, and then you still get about half of your entry fee with 3 wins. Nothing for 0 to 2. 2 losses and you're out. So this is the new format of the Arena Directs. 8,000 gems to enter, certainly not cheap, but this is intended to deplete you of your gems. But yeah, let's jump in. Let's see how we can do. Give this a shot. Maybe upwards of 2 or 3 for the tubers over the course of the next few days here. All right. We've opened some good cards, some bad cards. What's our best rare open? Probably Genova, although Xenos is also quite good. I do like Darkness Crystal, and then I guess Cerberus, Valor are both okay. I would say Ultima, Sarah, and Raban are generally more fillerish. Timna is also just okay. This is definitely not the special guest card we were hoping to open. Playable, but not a bomb, and generally I'm not going to be splashing for a 2/2 lifelink that sometimes, if you are winning, can draw you extra cards. All right. White looks horrendous. I see 1 staff, 1 Moogle, 1 fair, or fate. That's probably not going to cut it there. Blue, 1 tutorial, 1 wyvern. Trape is good, 2 stuck is fine, sketching, so a couple of good cards. 2 Black Mage's Rod to start over there is great. Oof, and then it doesn't have any of the removal. It has no Vayne's Treacheries, it has no Sephiroth's Interventions. That's a little bit miserable. The overall card quality is decent, but no removal is very bad. I mean, I guess Xenos is kind of removal. How about red? We have a Thunder Magic. We have a Suplex. Okay, that's not very good. Green also looks... Wow, how is green so bad? My 2 biggest green creatures are the Loporrit Scouts. What on earth? We have a Clash and a Chocobo Kick. Okay, that's miserable. That Genova we saw... Oh boy. I mean, I have 3 maps, so splashing stuff isn't going to be awkward at all. And in fact, what are my lands? 3 of my lands add green, so splashing for Genova should be doable. Is this like blue-black splashing green? I do like blue-black a lot, but we don't have the removal for it. Yikes. Yeah, my removal is horrendous. In fact, I might need to splash the Clash and the Kick in green, but those are not the removal spells you're looking for in blue and black, because these are based on your creatures and not just straight up removal. I guess in red we could splash like Magic and Suplex, but those are also just like burn-based removal, damage-based removal. So oftentimes you can't even kill the biggest threat. Ugh. Yeah, we're gonna have to bank on these stuck in Summoner's Sanctum. Okay, so that's what I'm leaning towards. Blue-black, splashing green is my guess here. Probably will end up running 1. I am not a huge fan of Summon Anima, although I'm not opposed to playing it. Kick and Clash, maybe. X-Death is like a whatever kind of splash. Genova, certainly, though. And then we have all those maps. Ultima, I don't think this card is good. It's filler if you need like a top-end card, which I don't think we need. I mean, I don't think Clash is good in this deck. We have 1 Saga, and generally my creatures are not going to be big enough there, so cutting the Clash is easy. So just cutting like, or rather splashing the Genova, the Kick. This is not a bad deck, but yeah, the removal's kind of sketchy. So we're gonna get Traino, Gone. Actually, we have good fixing, don't we? Yeah, we have 4 towns. Would have been nice to actually have picked up like a Travel the Overworld. Could play like Lunatic Pandora for a weak-ish removal spell. That's our curve. That's not too bad. Do I have enough creatures to allow for Thief's Knife to be worthwhile? I don't think so. Yeah, not enough, what do you call it? Not enough evasive creatures and not enough good removal. Although I guess Sahagins also pretty bad in this deck, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe 5. Yeah, Sahagin can be a cut. I guess I don't need this many maps. We can go like 16 land with 2 maps. I guess we could run the merchant if we're running 4 different towns, but don't think that's necessary. Okay, I mean, this deck's fine. Removal is lacking, but it's totally reasonable. Get 1 forest. 6, 7, 8, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I mean, this is solid. Solid, just a little bit light on removal. But I think this can totally get some wins. Okay, here we go. Arena Direct, 8,000 gems to enter. That is quite the fee. I mean, that is what? The price of 5 drafts? Over 5 drafts. Yeah. And if you just get anything less than 4 wins, you're getting basically nothing back. All right, that's a great opener for us. I don't have that many 3-drops in the deck, so turn 1 tap land, turn 2 island, and then turn 3 tap land is not like a terrible looking plan. I guess we'll see what we draw though. Oh, okay, now I'm just gonna go tap land, tap land. Tap land, tap land, tap land even. Turn 2 Prompto from the opponent. Now I'm actually gonna go with the turn 3 Dragoons. Now, this might mean I don't get to cast Circle of Power next turn, but that's okay. I have other things to do. That's totally fine. Good. So what are we naming here? I guess we have lots of double black. I'm gonna need to kill the Jill before it can transform. But I guess it transforms into a, what, 4/5? Actually, that's not that bad. Yeah, I mean, if we run into a counter, that's fine. Would rather them counter the Circle of Power than anything else. We also get to drain them for 1 off of the map trigger on the wizard. Dreams of Laguna. I mean, them flipping the Jill next turn is not even that good anyways. Ultimecia, okay. We have some good sequences we can do here. Reno and Rude. If they just want to transform Jill this turn, that's okay. Attacking with the Jill. Oh, interesting. Alright, I'm willing to trade there. They might have a way to bring it back or something. Alright, I mean, we're gonna go for it. Whew! What a beat for them. That is a big beat. Sahagin into Call the Mountain Chocobo. That doesn't really matter. Alright, they have one card left in their hand, and we have them on a 2-turn flying clock, perhaps. I mean, not even perhaps. It is a 2-turn flying clock, so they need to find something here. Let's see. 2, 4... They have 8 mana, so if I take this, they're not going to be able to kill me with... a... what do you call it? Chocobo Comet, or Choco Comet, but I don't see a reason not to block. Thunder Magic for 8. Okay, well, we'll just bring back our Xenos. So it dies, it's going to come back as the 4/4. Notably, if their Sahagin dies, my Xenos does transform here. Ah, and a Chumper as well. Okay, well, I mean... Holy smokes. We have ourselves a game. Me drawing lands the last couple of turns. And in fact, I could still die to the Sahagin if they find like a magic damper to untap it for 1 turn, you know? That's a really good draw for them, too. That's draw 3, discard 2, and it's a 4/4 vehicle immediately. Wow. That's sick. That was a good draw. Yeah, I think I offer the trade. Well, actually, let's go like this first. Counterspell discarded. Holy smokes. Is there a reason I want to hold on to this land? No. Right. I mean, it's obvious, right? If they keep a removal spell instead of a land, that makes sense. Or counterspell, rather. Okay, they are currently ahead. Notably, my wizard does ping for 2. Yeah, I'm not going to block if they attack. Ooh, that's pretty sweet. What's in their hand then if they don't... I mean, I guess they probably have at least one land in their hand. That crystal's not very good versus a bunch of tokens. Wow, I'm getting punished now for not having attacked and traded. Nibelheim's insane. Does that win? Copy of target artifact, creature, or land. I guess if I copy the Sahagin... They need to have a land to pump the bird to use the nibble. Okay. Yeah. Alright. I'm at 1 on board. I'm dead. Holy smokes. Look at that. Crazy. I mean, I think I played that well. But, yeah, those couple of turns where we just drew a land when we had the Xenos really... Okay, and that's my one loss I can give. I can no longer lose another game. That's how brutal these things are. There was a turn or two, I think I played it a little bit conservative, maybe. That ended up costing me. Crazy. Nibelheim a flame is insane, though, so... Very hard to beat that card. Dwarven Castle Guard. Drawing a double blue spell there was not on our list of hopeful things. Okay. Oh my gosh. Well, good news. Crystal allows us to Malboro next turn. And now trading for the Castle Guard is like actively good. My opponent has a pretty nice mono white draw, however. Oh, and a lance. Yikes. That attack with the Castle Guard I do not think was any good. Good for us. Alright, they're playing white-black, it looks like. I guess I'm actually doing fine here. Chocobo kick on the Moogle. So I'm taking 6 this turn. Sheesh. Crazy mono white opener. Holy moly. Well, thank God we have this Darkness Crystal, because that's the only thing really keeping us in this. It's mono black versus mono white draw over here. Well, they drew their swamp. That means I should be allowed to draw my island. I mean, they just suit up and smack. Try to put me on a fast clock, I imagine. They did not equip. Why? They must have another trick. That is not bad. Three. I mean, I'm actually pretty close to dead in the air. Because remember, the Darkness Crystal puts the creature onto the battlefield tapped. So Moogle can grab one of my maps. One of my maps triggers both of my wizards. Yeah, this is a close game. Okay. So the center's tapped, right? Actually, we want to trade with the one that pings and not the one that life gains. Remember, these tokens are not going to gain me life. Are you kidding? Are you absolutely kidding? And just like that, we have died exactly. That is so sick. And this is why these things are terrible. Wow, I feel like both of our losses were just kind of 0-2! I think our deck was fine, except for missing a little bit of removal, but that's how these things go. Crazy. Was there something else I could have done that game? Yeah, I don't know. Brutal. You know what they say, that's magic, baby. Okay. That's a nice little 0-2. And that's a 22-minute video, so I could just run it back. I mean, let's do it again. Let's fire off a second. The video's too short. Okay, we've got similar, some good ones and some bad ones. Lunar Whale, Primal Odin, Esper Origins are all very good. Vina, Regalia, and Clive are all solid, and then the Masamune and Starting Town or whatever. I have Bad White, Dreams, Octopus, just okay blue. Alright, we have 2 interventions and an overkill in black, but otherwise black, and the Odin, but otherwise black's not that good, so that's going to be like a shallow play. Red is horrendous, except for the 3 top-end cards. That's pretty funny. How about green? Green's also really, really weak. A couple of individual good cards, but overall shallow. And Double Cloud of Darkness is great. Okay, we might be playing a little bit of soup here. How's my fixing? Not good. Might just be like splashing the whale. I don't see how we can not play some amount of black here with that. Tonberry, I think, is generally filler. Ahriman's fine. Trader's actually going to be fine here if I'm playing a bunch of colors. Like, that's not a bad shell right there. And then we want to splash for, like, the whale, most likely. Certainly play 1 or 2 maps. If I'm splashing whale, I could splash lock. Don't think Ride the Shoe Puff is that good here. Any other blue cards worth splashing for? I guess Stuck is okay. Combat Tutorials probably worth. Actually, this doesn't look like a... it's just an okay Ultros deck. Probably fine to run Blitzball. And the lock. I don't have any lands I get for fixing except for Starting Town, which is not amazing but playable. Actually, it's probably worth it to run both maps because I have 2 Cloud of Darkness, because those are extra permanents in the graveyard. Yeah, I don't think this is a train deck. Okay, that actually looks pretty solid, actually, now that I look at it. Yeah, sad I don't get any of the duels. We're going to just go down to 2 islands. You know what this is missing? It's missing some graveyard recursion. I don't have a fight on. I guess I have a Rydia's Return. That might be worth running in this deck when I have a Malboro, a Rexar, and Odin. Oh, I probably try to get in the Rydia's Return now that I look at it. I can certainly just cut the Blitzball, especially since we're running the 2 world maps anyways. And we have 2 Precious Wanderings. Yeah, that's fine. So not much early removal. In fact, no early removal. My first removal spell's on turn 3, but then we have 2 interventions, 2 clouds, and a Primal Odin. So if we don't immediately die, this is a pretty good deck. I am quite unhappy that I went 0-2 in that first one, but what are you going to do? Alright, very easy. Good opener here. Probably going to lead on Rat turn 2. And then turn 3, if I don't hit a land, I can just go sack the map into Town Greeter. Rats for everybody. Sure. I mean, if they have like a turn 3 Ject now, good beats. That's fine. Yeah, they do get to play 2 turns ahead on curve, technically, right? Namazu on turn 3 into maybe a 5-drop here on turn 4. Still just trading my 3-drop for their 4-drop, though, by the looks of it. They do have eject! That's insane. Okay, well, it's gonna have to hit me once. Are you freaking kidding? Are you absolutely kidding? I mean, it's good for Rydia's Return. I get to discard the combat tutorial here, but... I really need them to not have a counterspell. Okay. Very happy to see that. As long they need a magic damper. We want to grab green here, I guess. That way I don't have to spend life for the Primal Odin, and then I won't have to spend life for the Rydia's Return. Sure. That usually means they're going to have a way to deal with the Primal Odin already, but... Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I can't take a turn off. As much as I would like to wait and return the Odin to my hand, just getting back Cloud and Rexar is too good. And the Primal Odin is still going to draw me 2 cards here, so... Though I do lose, what, 2 life? It's fine. I think I kind of have to lead on this one. Because if I go with Rexar and they just kill it, we're basically dead. Though that is mana inefficient, and now that I can't Cloud plus Prisha's Wanderings next turn. I don't love it. Seath can obviously come back, but... I mean, if they're just on 5 land stop and have a counter here, good beats. I imagine they have a removal spell. We are running poorly on the land draws. Haven't seen my overkill or either of my 2 interventions. Okay, so I'm going to take 4 here, go to 4. I mean, obviously I just needed to rip something. Brick on Town Greeter and then draw a million lands in a row. Wow. This is a horrendous string of luck. I mean, these are, don't get me wrong, these are difficult events. You need to open well, play well, draw well, and sometimes, you know, it just, like, there's not much to say. It's just not meant to be. Another decent opener. Doesn't have any of my removal. That is prohibitive in any manner, but... Alright, well, at least they pumped up my Cloud of Darkness. Turn 3 Fenrir, man. This is so sick. So map in the graveyard is now going to make our Cloud. X is 2. They bend an overkill. Ugh. You don't want to kill my Chocobo. That's... okay. Guess. I'm just going to grab a forest here, and we don't want to grab one of our tap lands. Conrad. That's a good one. Can I afford to take a hit from the Conrad? Yeah, let's do it. So I'm gonna go to 14 by killing the Heck Dies. And then I'm gonna take another hit from them just attacking me with Conrad. So I'm gonna go to, at most, 9. Okay. So I'm at 8. That's a good draw. That's a great draw. Oh, wait, they can just mill with Golbez. Right. Well, they didn't. How did... Oh, they must have a protection effect. Oh, no. Do they have the, Well, I guess Vincent's Limit Break doesn't work. Okay. That wasn't that bad, actually. That wasn't that bad at all. So we can go Namazu, Treasure, Regalia Attack, into Flashback Esper Origins. Good, good, good. I don't think we want either of those. Take our chance at hitting a different spell on the top with the trigger here. Nice, good. Okay. That card's great. However, they cannot really afford to attack very easily. Oh, okay, what do I know? Genji Glove? Oh my god, we hit some extremely insane cards. I think I'm only supposed to attack with one here now. We're too far ahead. I don't want to die to a random Tifa's Limit Break or whatever it's called. So I'm one away from being able to return Cloud of Darkness and recast it. Oh, thank God. All right. Finally have a win in this. Jeez Louise. And remember, I don't get anything until I get 2 more wins. But yeah, brutal first event. I mean, already on the ropes for this event. These Winnaboxes, again, are intended to eat your gems. Yes, you can turn the gems into physical product or cash, but make no mistakes. It's a difficult event. This is an easy keep with Esper Origins. Love to just find a black and a blue source. Another green source. Holy smokes. I mean, putting the permanents in our graveyard, and those permanents especially, is good, but... Alright, swamp next turn, please. Please, please. If I just brick on a land, that is disgusting. Oh my god. That might be the difference in this game. Drawing starting town on turn 4. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, dude. We need to put one of the lands in the graveyard so that our cloud gets a little bit bigger here. When it rains, it pours. If anything, I should have a decent matchup versus Boros. We have a lot of early game plays, and then good top end. Ooh! So it equips the katana, and that's an 8-power double striker. What is this draw, dude? Holy crap. Just need to kill that Cypher right now before they can untap with like a restoration magic. Both my creatures here trade with Raban, thankfully. Okay. Dude, what are these pools I'm playing against? This is sealed, bro. Knock it off. It's a huge life gain there. And now I can discard the Chocobo to... Well, actually, do I want to keep that? Because I can go Chocobo plus Cloud, I guess. I do lose 4 life here, but it's worth it to kill the Raban. Can we hold? Okay, so they can equip their vendor for free? Oh, lordy. My opponent's got a great red-white deck in sealed, my god. That's impressive. Oh shoot, they equipped the freaking Giot now. Are you kidding, dude? Alright, I mean, I go to 3. This is so sickening. I need to draw Sephiroth's Intervention, so I need to use this. Holy crap. We're just dead to Giot auto-equipping the warriors with Vendor. Oh? They went with Cat instead. Oh, I guess they have enough mana to do both. Yeah, their draw was insane. I mean, I'm frustrated, but that is not an uncommon experience in what can happen in these events. So, I'm not going to do another one. Maybe I'll do another one tomorrow, but 0-2 into 1-2. The first deck was fine. The second deck was fine. But my god, did we just run into it. Our opponents just had everything, you know? That is... Oof! That is disgusting. Yeah, no, I think this deck was actually overall pretty good as long as we could get to our top end. But, man, what a beat. And that's why these events are so high risk, high reward. Maybe not high risk, high reward. That's not the right phrase, but yeah. Rather, you can just fail, and sometimes you can fail a lot. All right, 0-2 and 1-2. A terrible result with two decent decks, I think. We'll bring it back next time. Hopefully we can win some boxes, but that was an easy 16,000 gem spew. Love you. Goodbye.